here are the rules. You take a break when we tell you to take a break. You don't take a break when we tell you not to take a break. So and what I mean by that is, you have to trust us to tell you when we think you need a break. Okay? We've been doing this for years, both of us, and we know when you need a break. There are times when that's going to have to happen. But we're also going to push you when we know that you are close to getting it right. So when you say, I need a break right now, I might say to you, or David might say to you, no, let's do one more take, or let's do 2 more takes, okay? And trust us that it's because we hear something and we see something that leads us to believe that you're almost there. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And when we get there, you'll know it. Everybody will know it. It'll be a collective no.
Yeah. I mean, you've been there with me. How many times did I say, that sounded awesome, but let's do one more?
All the time.
How many times did David say that sucked? Do it again.
Have I ever said to you? I've never said it sucks, but I have stopped you in the middle of a take and said, "Hey, let's start this from the beginning."
Right? Usually we're on the same page.
Yeah,
we knew we blew it.
But there are also times when you guys thought you blew it, and I heard something that was awesome, and I said, "Let's keep that." And you said, "No, that sucked," and then on playback you were like, "Oh, that sounded great."
about 12:30 in the afternoon, and we haven't tracked one thing. Right now about half an hour ago we thought we blew an interface, and we're just working right now to fix the problem. We have a constant feud between Pro Tools and Window, Steinberg and Avid, two great recording companies, and they release a lot of great products, but right now it's kind of a Windows and a Mac kind of thing, day and night. So it's either going to happen one way or it's going to happen another way. But right now it's kind of frustrating because we haven't actually started yet, so everybody is a little worried because we have a very strict time schedule.
So would you say that everything's going to break?
Yes, it's maybe a 1950. I guess everything right now is kind of like this guitar. It doesn't sound very good. What we are going to have to do is tune everything up.
Jordan, you're in the shot.
just always there. As you can see, we're extremely busy. So busy. You're our fearless leader?
Is he fixing
Cool.
I'm not fearless.
studio stuff?
Every good
And
leader
eating
is right.
some of our sheep.
How's it going?
Good bird
Good.
watching.
It's good. We just got about an hour and 20 before we go.
And waiting for the software to download. Watch, ask David how his morning was.
Awesome.
Yeah, we should do
That was too quick.
It was great, except for the whole waking up early at 9:30. Not a morning person. Ethan, on the other hand, how do you handle that waking up early stuff?
I was up at 5:45, went myself on a deer hunt. Ain't no deer in these parts.
Those parts, maybe.
Those parts.
What's up, guys? This is Jordan from Hestyn. It's day one in the recording studio. Unfortunately, we're having some technical difficulties, but that's typical for the studio. There's always usually something that crash and burns, but we're working on it, getting it fixed right now. We were supposed to start at, I think, 10:30. It's like 1 o'clock now. But I'm not too worried about it. We'll get it done either way. So hopefully we can get that all fixed, and I can start laying down some tracks for the album. Probably the biggest project I've ever been a part of, for me personally, and I'm sure these guys would say the same thing. I've never actually had the opportunity to record a full-length album, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm just hoping we could get something out there that the fans will really love, and we're really looking forward to it.
Now, what's something stupid Jordan Lakin has done?
Something stupid Jordan Lakin has done. Wow, there's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna say really something stupid that would pop right off the top of my head. I'd have to say he snores a lot. And but luckily he's sleeping in the trailer, the band trailer. We sleep in the camper trailer. So yeah.
Nice.
Attention all passengers. Welcome to the new world. Decontamination will begin immediately. Please note the number on your duffel, as all duffels do look alike. All troopers are to check their weapons safety systems regularly. If you have not been vaccinated, please report to the sick bay without delay. Please line up in numerical order and wait for further instructions.
Come again. I thought I heard you say that I'd be fine. Put your hand where the heart beats
the studio, just wrapping up for the night. It was a very successful day, very long day. I don't think I've ever tracked this many songs in a day before, but basically tracked 10 songs of drums. Started around 2 o'clock, and we'll just say it's about 1 o'clock now, finishing up. And everything went really smooth. Only had to take maybe max 3 takes a song. And I'm so stoked with the sound that David is pulling out of the drums, and Tim as well. Those guys are awesome, and they've been giving me a lot of pointers and a lot of help, and I really appreciate all that, and really excited. 2 more songs left. Probably start sometime tomorrow morning, and hand it off to the other guys to do their thing. Yeah.
Well, some of the things that we had to battle with the first couple days was we had some ground hum coming from the board. We're not sure if it was the board or what it was. Then, man, there's so many issues. But it was little things. It was one at a time. It wasn't like, oh, we got to take care of all this stuff. It was like, all right, we fixed that. Let's get going. What's that? You know, it was just snowball, one thing after another. So eventually, we took the first day I got here midday, maybe like 3. Then we went from 3 to about 11 trying to fix stuff. Then we woke up the next morning about 10. We went from 10 to about midnight, rewiring the studio multiple times. We finally ended up getting everything working. Pretty stoked about that. And now day 3, about 2.5, we've almost tracked the entire thing for drums, all the drum tracks. We're missing 2 tunes, but it's currently 1 a.m.-ish, so we're gonna pause. Goal for the album and the sound is it's more like I'm trying to take what their vision is and help it come to fruition. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that what they see and hear in their brain is what's going to come out, and it's a real kind of like a teamwork thing between us to get that vision out. And honestly, I don't know. You know, the vision is it's coming, but it's like we're not quite sure, but we know we've got a general idea. So, you know, right now I don't know. This experience, this project is so far one of the best experiences. You know, as far as people go, and they're great guys. Every single person that's here is awesome, helpful. You know, everybody's got an opinion, and they're really constructive about it. There's no like, you know, all the stuff that I work on, there's always some naysaying going on, and always some like negative feedback, and it just happens. You know, some people just don't know how to phrase their constructive criticism. They don't know how to phrase it constructively, is what I'm saying. But here, it seems like everybody's on the same page. Everybody's kind of got the same vision, you know, and they're really helpful to each other. Myself, Tim, you know, they're really helpful to us to help. You know, it's a I help you help them kind of thing. So it's collectively we're awesome. You know, it's an awesome situation. There's a lot of inside jokes here. I mean, Ethan's like he really likes to he likes to have. No, I sound like an asshole. Hang on. No, everybody's really playful. Like really like when somebody says something that's like funny or stupid, they will never ever be able to live that down. They hold on to that forever. So even stuff that they said 1.5 years ago when I first did their demo, they still bring that up to each other today, and I think that's hilarious, you know, that they can still bring that up without fighting about it. So, got the Dave Grohl joke with the fresh pot. People know what that is if they've seen it. It's pretty funny. And they yell that every 5 seconds. 1.5 years ago, they yelled it every 5 seconds. Now it's like every 20 seconds, but it's still pretty relevant.
done.
This guy.
Jesus, we're done. We're done. I have a beer now.
Parts over our scratch track, which we just finished with Jay. Finished his drum parts, so very excited to do that.
And now change won't feel like my enemy. He's right here. You tried too hard, but you're me. She stays here, brings
extremely high dream of mine, lifelong dream that's finally coming true, to be honest. As a little kid, I've gone to, well, not a little kid, but much younger. Remember my very first concert, very first live concert, and something corporate actually, just for your information. It was actually a very great concert, and just live music has always just had a huge impact on me, especially in the rock genre, and just going to local shows and being able to see these musicians go up there and just, you know, rock out and not really care about the world, and just allow people to have fun. And ever since then, it's been just a lifelong dream for me to be up on that stage, and that was the first thing that just came true for me. And I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that I'd be recording my first full-length album with a group of guys like we have here, and especially with how well we get along, and which is actually very surprising. We get along or not get along at times, especially with the preparation of this album. But everything's finally coming together, and I would say it's definitely, for me, it's just a lifelong dream come true, and a very great accomplishment for this band. Even when I started, I mean, people in high school bands, and you know, you grow up being in bands, rock bands. Oh, I want to be a rock star, this and that. But to me, this is all very much more than that, and it becomes, you know, I want to play music for the rest of my life, and how can I do that? But when you're in your bands, you know, growing up, I've always been very serious and adamant about being serious and practicing to be a perfectionist with it. And lo and behold, I come across 3 other guys that are exactly the same way as me. But the thing is when you're in your bands prior, if everyone's not serious about it and you fall out of those, bands very quickly, and you kind of lose the sight of the goal. And for me, the goal's always been, you know, to get somewhere with it, to have a full album, play on stage, all that. And I never would have thought I'd be recording a full-length album, and here we are. And I'm sitting right here, and I tracked last night, and it's all coming together very well. How did I get involved in this band? I actually, my very first day of college, of school, I came across Ethan Pacelli, our lead singer, and you should probably ask him to tell you this story too, because he'll give you a very different side of the story. But he actually, we were in the same, we had orientation groups, and we actually were in the same group, and he was one of the first. I was wearing an Atreyu t-shirt, and that was one of my favorite bands at the time, and he was like, Atreyu, that's awesome, like, do you play an instrument? And I was like, yeah, I play bass. And he was like, yeah, I play guitar and sing. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, man, yeah, like, you know, people say that all the time. And he was like, you know, we should be in a band together or play music together. And I was like, alright, sure. Didn't really talk to him for probably a good couple years. And finally just kind of reunited and became friends again. And we were kind of talking about our passion for music, because I was a music major in school, and talking about how, you know, my passion for music growing up. And that's actually where it pretty much started. And I actually knew Jay, our drummer, from the wind orchestra, actually, at our school, and we were in that, and he was a percussionist, and that's how we kind of got together, and then brought Chris in from another source, and then kind of just snowballed from there. So, yeah.
Pretty magical. You got the Bandcamp amp up there, a couple microphones. Can't tell you how they're set up, it's a secret. And we're gonna go.
Ask the sun, can you remember the day the earth was done? The sky was white, it smelled like heather. It looked like home, but we weren't finished. Clinging to the life we know, whether awake or if we're dreaming, our time has come. Now
This is me putting more shit. He doesn't find out. That would suck.
the moment, the only choice to hide. So they call on the dogs now, but it's a good thing I already left you, honey, where the music died.
Decided that today I'm just going to sit on my floaty, drink a beer, soak up the awesome sunshine, and drink more beer. And everyone's probably asking, where's Jay at? Here I am.
The dogs now, but it's a good thing I already left you, honey, where the music
think, huh?
This is perfect.
This is so awful. I'm sorry. Let me get all this crap out of here.
It's cool. You're gonna wake up in the morning.
It's all gonna be on me.
Outside your trailer, you're gonna walk out the door and you're not even gonna be able to move. I'm gonna put it all right there.
What if there's a fire?
And you'll probably die. Let's get your lead
Wait, I
parts
haven't
done
tracked
tonight.
yet.
Then. Let's get your lead parts done
Okay,
tonight.
tonight. Deal. Done.
Bury you in a
That's
fiery
easy.
mess.
So awesome.
Let's look at this.
He strikes again.
And I was scattered intuition that I call my mind. It's getting caught up in the moment. The only choice to hide.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's Rhythm Guitar Day, and we're dropping some riffs. I'm not putting it right now, I'm shouting.
I am Josh Muntz. I like to say that I'm the manager of Hestyn. I work the I work everything but the music. Do everything but the music. This is as much I feel like I'm as much attached to this project as these guys are. Derailed's been a project for what, 3 years now. Not that it's taken us that long to actually write it. It was never a project to begin with, but I guess the sense of Derailed. This is what happens when you film in Chula Vista, California. We're essentially in Mexico. There's a lot of meth labs around here.
Maybe you shut that window.
That's fine.
It's not gonna help. We're just gonna wait.
What was that? Let me think. Where was I? Derailed. Okay, so Derailed. It hasn't ever really been a project since we started, but the sense of Derailed has always been there. It's our first studio album, the first complete album as Hestyn. It's been a work in progress for ever since I got with these guys 3 years ago, when they were still the band that shall not be named. And you know, it's just been something that's been growing for 3 years. So I guess my role in this whole thing was really holding back the band until I felt like they reached their full potential and were ready to make an album that was worth calling an album and was worth the time and the money and the dedication that it took to take to that point. And you know, having a song on there that every song you want to listen to, not just 3 of them or 2 of them or 1 of them, like a lot of the albums that are out there today. There's never really been a plan to get to this point. I guess getting to this point really meant feeling right about it, and that's a weird thing to say, I guess, but a better way to put it was just waiting till the music was right, just waiting to have the right music, and it was really just one day it would just had to click that this was the right time to do it. The support was there from family, friends, outside people in order to raise the money to do it. It's not a cheap thing to record an album. So I guess there was no plan getting to this point. The plan was essentially wing it until we had the right music in place, and we just kind of followed the music to the album. And in order to get the right music, it was all about putting in the work.
What's it like managing this band?
It's awful. Worst
Couldn't have said it better myself.
This worst decision I've ever made. No, I mean, I could be working in a lot of places right now, and honestly, my heart pulls me towards these guys. Not because I like them at all, but just, I mean, their passion draws you in, and their passion for the music, their passion for what they're doing, it really just pulls you in, and it makes you want to be a part of it. And I'm blessed to be a part of it. I'm blessed to be here today, and the last 3 years have been absolutely incredible. I mean, there's been a lot of ups and downs, and I'm sure there will be still, and there's absolutely no money in it right now, and I don't really care. I mean, I guess that answers the question right there. I don't really care that I'm not making money right now, because I'm doing what I love to do, just like these guys are. Essentially, we chose the home studio because it was what we needed. I mean, we don't need the, 10,000 square foot studio space to record what we're doing. We wanted the raw sound. We wanted the sound that is completely pure. We didn't want to be manipulated by computers or expensive equipment, and everything down here offered that. I mean, on top of that, I mean, we're a huge family, and I feel like doing this in a home studio is just a part of who we are. I mean, I don't think I could say it any better than that. It's just a part of who we are. We are a family. Tim's part of the family. David, our producer, is now part of the family. And I think we wouldn't feel right recording it anywhere else. Time frame expectations are a little too hard to do. I don't know. I expected to do this in 7 days with everything done, and that was, I guess, to perfection. And we learned that extremely fast. Getting down here Sunday night, we were trying to figure out software difficulties. Monday, all day, we were trying to figure out hardware difficulties. So right now, all our expectations are just to have the best album, and it doesn't matter how long that takes.